What do I do, Lord?
Destroy the child, corrupt them all.
Just like the Bible says, it's basically an intergalactic invasion into this space through people.
This is the most anticipated thing I ever did. Wow, it's good to be back for the second visit. I'm glad you're here. I'm very excited to be here tonight. I really appreciate you. We have to get people to debate the fact that there's people, engineers and technocrats choosing their course and that the public is not involved in deciding that course. Well, what does the Bible start with? It says we are made in the image of God. What does that mean? We don't have God's knowledge. We don't have God's advancement. We're the image. Well, what is an image? It's power. It's selective enforcement. It's martial law. I have articles right here because everything I brought today, I have the proof. There are all sorts of interdimensional forces in the universe in multi-dimensions. So there's like bad aliens that are trying to manipulate our development. Dude, do not say that. I'm going to get killed. I was just going off what people told me, and that's what I'm not saying I'm the victim here. I'm saying stop it. Here, I'll sit here and like tell fart jokes if you want. But it's jurisprudence. There's law. You can't do that. Let me show you what I came here with in my notes. I have right here in my notes the carbon conspiracy, and that is specifically what I wanted to get into here with you in my notes because this is everything. I mean, I don't know, okay? And I don't need to know, okay? The point is that's what I grew up, the type of stuff I saw. And my dad never told me about all this stuff when I was older till it was like 12 years ago, and I was finishing Endgame Blueprint for Global Enslavement. That's free, still online. And it's all about the world government and how the cell phone's watching you and everything's proven in it. It didn't come true, it was already true. And the plan for one world government and don't have kids and all that, and attack on the family. I was just going back to your point that yeah, we don't know about the warming. We don't know what it's doing. The models they all use on warming factor out the sun. I want to talk about human-animal hybrids and humanoids. If you're gracious enough, I'll be here. We'll get hammered. But listen, let's get into Bohemian Grove. Let's get into the technocracy. Let's get into who runs things. Let's get into the mindset, whatever points you want. So what I'm telling you is China has no rules. 20 years ago, they had cows that produced human milk. 20 years ago, they had spiders that produced body armor, spider guts, okay? They have human-animal hybrids 30 years ago. They've got giant human tissue farms. You hear, oh, your Achilles is torn. We've got a grown in a lab, a tendon. It's not a frickin' tendon grown in a lab. It's a frickin' humanoid. Well, that's just how it is. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like Trump is breaking my legs every day. And it's not like I'm not willing to go through the pain, except a lot of what he says I don't agree with, and he's not my identity. What do we do about this corrupt political elite trying to make us look at them? I'm not going to get into it. The point is that Hitler was on the cover of Time magazine. I understand this and you're a smart guy. And I understand you want to go over each piece of this. That's what I'm telling you is this is hiding in plain view. I want to know. So what do you think runs the universe? God knows everything except where God came from. And the elves want us to basically reduce population and agree to these certain plans. And it's all of dehumanization. And they call them the elves. It's clockwork elves. The elves are biological androids, the Greys. And then there's other systems going on, and no one knows because it's all warfare, psychological stuff. No one knows the truth because it's virtual reality once you get to that level. So no one knows. We just know we're advanced. But we are, and I'm not just saying this to make everybody feel powerful. The globalists are obsessed. The elites are obsessed because reportedly, obviously, humans are pretty freaking cool. We've got some big, giant mission. And maybe that's a program. I don't know. This is the most important thing we said tonight. We said a lot of important things. If you're a little kid and somebody with red hair beat you and tortured you, say a man with red hair, I'm just hypothetical. Well, you're going to not like guys with red hair. The last thing I want to say is this. I'd like to retire the next year. I'd like to finish up my work, clean up mistakes I made, talk about other stuff, because I'm end up dying of a heart attack or going crazy. I'll do this 18 hours a day. As soon as you join us, you love Lucifer, you get all the hell you want, boy, because we want you. I can't do this much longer, and I want everybody to know I love my crew, but I told them I can't keep running this operation. I just want to tell the truth, and I want to get out in the next year. To talk about 12 dimensions, 11 known, 12 being omnipresent, so we don't say it actually exists. To say that is arrogant, so I won't say that. All right, we do 3.5 hours? Sure. I don't want to be around it anymore. I'm kind of retarded. Shut up, I'll kill you. I want to just say I love Bill Gates.